Fine for Roaring Lion. I just keep harking back to the day on good to soft conditions that he just quickened up and made Saxon Warrior look pedestrian and then got run out late on.
Yeah, he's had races where things haven't gone ideally for him, in being in the Eclipse and the Irish champion as well. He just class gets him over it.
This is the richest mile contest in Europe. Richard Hoyles has the call of the 2018 QE2.
Thanks, Ed. Yeah, got a little bit of horse playing up in the middle there, which is Happily. It's not happy in the stalls at the moment. A lot of rocking and rolling going on. Happily it is who's most upset and really giving his rider a hard time, Ryan Moore, trying to keep the horse's head up. And next to him, we've also got other horses getting upset. Stall 10, Gabriel, who should know better. They're off and racing, and they've gone without Happily. Happily was taken out of the back of the stalls and is not with the field. So Happily is not with the field as they make their way through the first furlong, with Heige Man out in front, Lawrence racing in second, Century Dream racing in third place. In fourth is Beat to the Bank. Recoletos settles in about fifth or sixth place as Romanized moves up, then Roaring Lion the grey towards the near side, then towards the outside I Can Fly, who's two-thirds of the way back through the field with Gabriel. Then we have Stormy Antarctic, Lord Glitters and Lightning Spear is towards the back of the pack. So Heige Man it is who leads, the field staying over towards the far side at the moment, with Lawrence three-quarters of a length away, Century Dream in third. Fourth for Beat the Bank in the noseband, just ahead of Adeib, and over on the far side Recoletos in the pale yellow colours, virtually eclipsed in sixth place. Romanized comes next from Lightning Spear, then Gabriel. I Can Fly comes next, the grey is Lord Glitters, then Stormy Antarctic, and at the back of the pack is Lightning Spear. Heige Man asked to up the ante. Lawrence and Century Dream immediately cover the move. They pick the pace up fully 3 furlongs from home. Recoletos and Adeib. I Can Fly comes next. Romanized behind these Roaring Lion is shaken up, no closer than seventh. Lord Glitters darts to the far side. Century Dream has kicked for home with a furlong and a half to go. Lawrence, Roaring Lion, Recoletos and Lord Glitters, then Romanized. Century Dream with a furlong and a half to last. Recoletos for France, Roaring Lion from the back, Stormy Antarctic, and then Lord Glitters. Century Dream hanging tough out in front. Roaring Lion closing, then over on the far side, I Can Fly as they head towards the line. Roaring Lion's got to the front, I Can Fly on the far side. Roaring Lion on his owner's big day has won the QE2. I Can Fly in second place, Century Dream, Lord Glitters, Recoletos and Stormy Antarctic. They were clear of Lightning Spear. Lawrence dropped away, Romanized, Heige Man, Beat the Bank, and Adeib. And just to repeat, taken out of the stalls. Happily did not participate. It took him every inch of the mile. But Roaring Lion is now honest and he runs in a straight line. And he has crowned a really terrific season by winning the QE2 at a mile. I Can Fly ran really well in second place for Donica O'Brien. Century Dream got there early enough, got worried out of it. Stormy Antarctic, Recoletos and Lord Glitters, who made his move but couldn't sustain it. The standout 3-year-old colt of the year. It's a fourth Group 1 for Roaring Lion.
And the Lion has roared once again. John, you didn't want to talk until you had the result confirmed, but he has done it. Your reaction?
My reaction is that the owners are very game and brave to run, because they had everything to lose and nothing to gain. He'd won these Group 1s at 1.25 miles on fast ground. We bring him here today on soft and run him a mile, and he's proven his class and his guts to get there. I think he was hating every second of running on that ground, but he's got the job done. So look, full marks to the horse, the jockey and the owners for being brave enough to run here.
Were you hating watching the last furlong, always sort of inching closer, but it took a while?
There, but then I thought, you could see from his action and the way he's carrying himself, he's finding it's deep. I mean, we're turning over large clods. I wouldn't work him on it, but he's got the job. He's got a lot of heart, this horse, and I think he probably goes to stud now. He seems to be pictured with the stallions, which gives me a hint. And what a class horse.
Just finally, I know a lot of the emphasis will rightly be on the horse, but in terms of yours and your staff's work on this horse throughout the season, how satisfying a training performance is this from you?
You know, you have good owners who give you some good horses, owner bred and all that sort of thing. And the breeders here, the nice lady from America, you're lucky, but we've got a fantastic staff at home. They're really great. We all work together, we all talk, we all discuss our ideas and everything we feel about things. It's very open scenario, and this is the reward. This horse has got stronger and better through the year, and he's won a mile race on ground he probably loathed.
He's high class. Well done, John.
Thank you.
And isn't this nice to see? Well done to Great British Racing and everyone here for parading the winner as they're doing for all the big races in front of the crowd, because this is a horse, Roaring Lion, who's captured the public's imagination this year. And this is the glory couple, isn't it, AP? Roaring Lion and Oisin Murphy.
Yeah, but Ed, as an owner, for Sheikh Fahad, there cannot be anything better than sitting watching your horse winning the QE2 with Her Majesty the Queen. You know, it must be the greatest feeling, and to sponsor today's racing as well, it couldn't have worked any better. But yeah, Oisin Murphy is the jockey, as we said earlier, Jason. He's really stepped up to the plate.
And your heart, if you were part of that team, must have been in your mouth.